How this will go down, if this is even true, is beyond me. So the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been a success overall, with each film being loved by many. However, the biggest criticism when it comes down to the MCU and each film is that the villains are often weak, and are often seen as disposable one-off villains that always get killed off. Which kinda makes sense considering that the MCU often focuses more on the heroes. And one such film that was pushed to the sidelines not once but twice is of course Crossbones, played by Frank Grillo, as he was more or less a side villain in The Winter Soldier and then was killed off by the Scarlet Witch during Civil War, which had many fans disappointed. Now, in a recent interview, I believe Frank Grillo himself has hinted out some major clues revolving around the return of Crossbones. And this is what he had to say. It's great to be a part of Marvel, and I have 3 boys who are fantastical about Marvel, and I was surprised not too long ago because there are some news that nobody knows yet to do with my character. That's going to be really interesting and I'm excited about that. Now, this is some pretty interesting stuff when it comes down to Frank Grillo hinting about the possible return of Crossbones. But this isn't even the first time he has hinted about this, as after the release of Civil War, he has gone on record to say that although you clearly saw the explosion take place, nobody has really saw his body die along with the explosion. Which again does hint that Crossbones in the MCU could possibly still be alive somehow. And given the fact that Crossbones did survive the events of the Winter Soldier, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if Crossbones survived the opening fight of Civil War as well. And even if it's confirmed that Crossbones is officially dead within the MCU, Marvel Studios is incredibly open in going back time, most notably with Captain Marvel and how that's going to be set in the 90s. So maybe down the road, if we had like, let's say, a Black Widow film that takes place before the events of Civil War, I could totally imagine Crossbones making some sort of appearance. Unless Thanos is going to resurrect Crossbones in Infinity War, then, you know, there's that possibility as well. And honestly, I'm okay with Crossbones coming back in the MCU. Frank Grillo has done a phenomenal job with the character, and although he is a really enjoyable villain, he was tossed along the sidelines twice. And I honestly believe Crossbones has potential to be a really good villain, as opposed to just being a henchman. So how do you feel about Crossbones possibly making a reappearance in the MCU? And how do you think he'll make a return? Do you believe he's flat out still alive, or do you think that we're going to go back in time? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.